Lucy's all ready to go on her first day of school. How do you feel in that leash? You look fantabulous. You're smashing. You're so in style. You're so hot right now. It's looking so good. What do you think? You're looking real sexual on this gray blanket too that Ryan would kill me if he knew you were on. What is that, Leonidas? Now Leo will not eat any of my reptiles. You, on the other hand, have tried to snatch every animal that you possibly could out of my hand so far. Oh, she's on the run. I'll go outside. That was the whole point of this. The couch is pretty boring. Plus, it's full of rat pee. Glamour shots by Deb. Well, this is uneventful. So now we're just two idiots on the grass, but you have a leash on. So I guess that makes you more of an idiot. Just kidding. Are you checking to see if there's any predators that are just like ready to swoop out of the sky at you? Oh, that was a hummingbird. Promised, can't pick you up. You wanna say hi to Zeppelin? Say hello. He probably thinks you're gonna try and eat him, so we're gonna pull you down now. Hey, Zeppy. Hi, hey, how's it going? We are back with another video on this channel. I know you guys have been asking for more videos. It's been a little busy over here, so I've been struggling, but I've been having to do specific things with Arctic Fox in a specific timeline, and it's been a little difficult to have the energy to film videos too, and I'm not trying to film like crappy videos that you guys aren't going to enjoy and that I'm not going to enjoy doing and putting out. Are you getting spooked? She's in my lap right now. It needs to be a mystery. She can't be on camera like from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Everyone would click off. So before I went on my trip to Portland, a little before that, I consider it rescued when they were in really terrible situations. So I was online, like you know I shouldn't be, and I was looking and I saw, this is like the same story with all the animals that I've rescued. I saw Lucy and she was basically sitting in a small cage with rotting lettuce all around her. That, you know, like the cups, the to-go cups at like Taco Bell and stuff, like she had those in her cage too, and she had no lighting or heat. Are you licking me? You just licking the air? Is that what's up? I want to introduce you guys to Lucy. This is my little Lucy. It's like full circle for me here because when I was in middle school, the first like pet reptile like I ever had was a bearded dragon. So it's super cool to have another one. They're really docile and cool, but this poor girl was like literally sitting in a bed of rotting lettuce. And so I assumed from the photo that that's all that they were feeding her, and it just ended up all over the cage, and it looked like they just threw more in every day and just left it. And she had no lighting and no heat. So I emailed and I was like, hey, what you doing? Like, what's the deal? Why are you getting rid of her? When can I pick her up? So I asked for more photos, and they sent me some more photos, and the lady said that her 15-year-old had Lucy. Lucy's about 3 years old, they said. They said that Lucy belonged to their 15-year-old son, and that he just wasn't really interested in keeping her anymore. And I hear that so often. It's like so crazy. Like, pets aren't disposable. Like, I don't know. You don't get a pet for like a kid that they're just gonna get sick of. It makes me sad. And where are you going? There's nothing there. Okay, what are we doing? Is that good for you? Like just right there? What do you think? So she said that her 15-year-old had lost interest in having Lucy as a pet, and she said that they used to do insects a long time ago when Lucy was younger, and then they stopped because it was too much of a pain and they would die and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know when the last time before I had gotten her Lucy had ever gotten an actual insect fed to her. Wait, what are you doing? You're so pretty, look at you. Where are you going though? Like there's something over there she wants. She's like spastically licking the air right now. She's by my mic, she's just like licking the air. Sometimes I'm like, do you have a couple screws loose? Because I know that's like how you smell, but like you're supposed to actually touch stuff with your tongue, no? Hang out with us, Lucy. So she said that sometimes that she would ask her son and be like, oh, did you feed Lucy today? And he would forget. So who knows how many days like he forgot to fed her, but they'd thrown like carrots in there and iceberg lettuce, and iceberg lettuce is something you don't feed reptiles there's no nutritional value there for them, you know, so. And then when I went to pick her up, they had cleaned out the tank for me and everything, thank goodness, but the lights that they had given me didn't work at all. Like the bulbs in there were long gone. So I don't know how long this poor little girl went without like the proper, you know, basking spot, UVB, and the proper insects. She is such a crazy eater. Like she is so obsessed with crickets and mealworms and dubia roaches. She eats like a freaking champ. Like when I brought her home, the amount of food she ate in 15 minutes was like crazy. She was so like loving it. So I ended up moving her into the cage that my Savannah monitor was in, which is a 6 foot by 2 foot, and she freaking loves this cage. And before you totally shit on me about the fact that I have those like walnut pieces on the bottom, let me tell you what, I had my bearded dragon before and they actually ate, she ate in her cage and they did great on it. Secondly, I do not feed her in her cage. The only thing that she eats in her cage is out of a salad bowl. But mostly even then, she eats all of her insects and crickets and all of that. She gets put in a feeding tub and she eats out of there so I can monitor what she's eating. And so there's not any insects crawling around her cage bugging her when she's sleeping. So personally, like I know people have an issue with like loose substrate. Where are you going, little lady? And bearded dragons are on sand, like out in the wild. Like that's where they came from. So I really don't see a problem with them being on sand. I could see if it was a young bearded dragon and they, you know, a lot of older bearded dragons, they know how to eat their food off that stuff. Like that's where they're from. So just gonna put that out there because I know a lot of people like to get like really aggro on pet channels about like substrate and like all those sorts of things, but I have experience with it and it's fine. Like I think the substrate is perfectly fine because you came from sand. Huh, this is rude. You need to face everything. What's going on? So that's how I have her cage set up. I've got a big water bowl for her and some fun plants, and she loves to crawl on all of the wood and stuff that's in there. I also take her out almost daily and let her sunbathe and soak outside, which is awesome. She totally loves it. She's so spoiled. She gets her salads now and her insects, and I like love her so much. I'm so glad I got her. I had tweeted about her when I found her actually, and I was like, oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. And you guys were like, go get her. And I was like, okay. So I got her, and then there's another one I was gonna get too, but the ad was no longer there when I went. But at least we got Lucy, and hopefully the other one made it to a much better home too. Yeah, she is very well taken care of now. She's so spoiled. So that's Lucy, everybody. Hopefully you had fun. If you didn't have fun, then you suck. Like, how could you not have fun looking at this gorgeous mug? Not this one, but this one. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We will see you in the next video. I am new to this pet channel thing, so I would love to hear some ideas from you guys. Like if you have any fun ideas about what you would like to see on this channel, maybe you saw it on another channel, definitely be sure to tell me who started the trend or whatever it is so I can give credit. But yeah, let me know what your ideas are and what you want to see on this channel. I will give you a shout out if I end up picking your idea to put on this channel. And say goodbye, Lucy. Say we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.